Tiger Woods headlines the field this week at the Northern Trust TPC Boston, where he's going to be chasing a record-setting 83rd career PGA Tour victory. He will also be looking to accumulate more FedEx Cup points in the hopes of advancing all the way to Eastlake with a chance to capture a third FedEx Cup. Now, as we take a look at the standings, you're going to be able to see that Justin Thomas holds the top spot right there with Colin Morikawa and Webb Simpson as his closest pursuers. Then you got Bryson DeChambeau, though, and Sung J M rounding out the top five, while Tiger Woods is currently at 49th in those FedEx Cup point standings. You have 125, the top guys in the FedEx Cup standings, though. They are eligible to play this week. But after Sunday's final round, only the top 70 will be able to advance to the BMW Championship at Olympia Fields Country Club. After the BMW, just the top 30 are going to move on to the Tour Championship at Eastlake. So Tiger Woods, he's got some work to do to get from 49th inside the top 30. So Robert Dameron, let's get the conversation started. What do you think? What do you see in that crystal ball? Will Tiger Woods advance all the way to the Tour Championship itself?
Wow. So in two events, he's got to pass 19 players without getting passed by a single player. I think after what I've seen post-COVID, actually since post-Zozo win, actually, where he's gone 68th, 40th, and 37th in the three events he's played, I don't like his chances, LT. And what bothers me, or what I think about every time I see him, is how much will his body allow his heart to be in it. I know he wants it, and I know that he has desire beyond anyone else, and he can prepare better, and he can show up and just want to be the best more than anyone else. But in the back of your mind, if you know your body is not allowing you to do everything you want to be, it is disheartening. It kind of hurts your soul a little bit. And so to go these 2 weeks to really place solidly enough to pass all these great players and not get passed by the great players, I don't see it.
But it really only takes one good week. I would say of the 2 weeks, it only takes one good week that he would then jump inside and stay inside the top 30. But I, like Robert, have my doubts. And a lot of it has to do with just the fact that we haven't seen him play much. You talked about the win in Zozo. He's only played 4 official events since then. 2 before the COVID break since, January 2020, and then 2 after the break. And then when you start to think about what that playoff run looks like, as well as the fact that the U.S. Open is 2 weeks after Eastlake, that would be 4 out of 5 weeks, which I would love to see Tiger Woods play more, but it makes me think that Eastlake this sounds terrible, but may not be the biggest priority for what Tiger Woods is looking forward to. He's got a bigger goal ahead in a major championship just 2 weeks after.
I mean, listen, steel sharpens steel. There are too many players right now that are playing a lot better than Tiger Woods. I say this knowing that his resume at this golf course is fantastic. All-time leader in strokes gained approach. He's also got the best cumulative score since 2003 at minus 108. I was there one year when he absolutely undressed, took apart Vijay Singh, and got his #1 ranking back after Vijay had taken it from him in 2004. Great vibes at this golf course, but Tiger hasn't played enough golf, not to mention his putting stroke has been absolutely abysmal, and he's searching right now. It just doesn't seem like at this point in this season where he's got his, by his own admission, this has been a truncated schedule. He's trying to make sure his body is right, trying to get his game right. There's just too many question marks for the best player of this generation and maybe all time. I just don't see it for Tiger in the cards, despite his past success at this golf course and in these playoffs.
There are question marks. There have been question marks over Tiger Woods for a long, long time now, which is why I think I'm going to have to sit here and represent the Tiger believers, because I'm not quite ready to give up on him this season quite yet. Yes, we haven't seen him play, and yes, he is very low on reps, but he's been saying the reason part of that is because he is preparing for this pretty mammoth stretch for him with this hopefully 3 weeks coming up right now. You mentioned his record at TPC Boston, Damon, a win, 2 runners-up and a 3rd place. He's going back to some familiar territory, familiar ground where he should be feeling confident. The hunt for 83 is as hot as ever. Perhaps we thought number 83 might come a little bit earlier than it has done, but he is still chasing, and I think he has prepared as well as he possibly could do for the next 3 weeks. And if anyone knows how to prepare, it is Tiger Woods.
But you said it, prepare as well as he possibly can, and that's not what it used to be. And I know you like his chances around a course he's played well at, but we could have said the same thing at TPC Harding Park with his record there, and we could say the same thing at Muirfield Village with his record at Memorial, and he did not make a putt in those 2 weeks, and he just and frankly, a couple of days he didn't swing as well, and obviously, especially at Muirfield Village, it was because of his back. So, I mean, every time we see Tiger Woods tee it up, that really shining star, even though 2019 at the Masters was not all that long ago, it still was a long time ago as far as golf goes, because he hasn't played a whole lot and he hasn't played well when he has played. So can he do it? Sure. I just don't think it's in the cards.
Everyone's got to shake off the rust somewhere. Perhaps the rust was shaken off at TPC Harding Park and he's ready to set that engine alight. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. It all starts on Thursday.